¿Puestos? Luces, cámara, acción.
Hi, welcome back to Autopista de Ideas. I'm JC, and here you will find all the latest review for apps for your mobile, your computer, or your tablet. Today we're gonna have a little bit different episode because we all know we are right now facing a global challenge, the coronavirus. And something I was thinking of lately is that it's kind of weird that almost the only efficient way we can face the virus right now, because there is no cure for it, is like similar to what people used to do in the 14th century or 15th century, just lockdown. And I was wondering whether there could be one out of these three options. First, we haven't really moved forward. We should have more options to fight the virus right now, at least in my point of view. Second is we moved forward, but not in the right direction. Maybe we have too many, hookups. Maybe we have too many dating apps. Maybe we have too many video games, or we haven't really developed technology that will allow us fight this virus. Or the third option could be that we do have some technology on our hands. We might use it to fight the virus, but maybe governments don't know, or maybe we don't know. So keeping that in mind, we today decided to begin a new section in this channel called Apps That Saved Lives. Okay, so first of all the information about how to fight the virus and about what we know so far about it is placed in the World Health Organization webpage. Please check it out. Okay, it's very important for all of us to have some specific measures in order to avoid to be infected with this virus. You know that you have to wash your hands, you have to protect your eyes, protect your nose, protect your mouth. Please, take it seriously. Before going to the app, I want to talk to you. We had the visit of the virus around middle of February in my country. Right now, it's around middle of April. So it means we have been almost a month locked down. At the very beginning, I was one of those who was thinking like, okay, it's not that much, maybe people are exaggerating a little bit. But during this month, I've been notified that 2 of my uncles died, a cousin died, her husband as well, the father of one of my friends, actually the father of 2 of my friends, 2 people. One friend lost his father and another friend lost his mother. It's people I know them firsthand. My mother, she lost a friend who lived like 15 minutes away from my home. And couple of days ago, she was, talking to a friend who was sick. He thought he was recovering, but then he found out that he was, getting bad again. Later on that day, he died. I know also someone else, a technician from one of my past jobs, who also died. I know some people who have been sick and all have also recovered. But somehow, couple of weeks, I got to know that about 15 people lost their lives. I share this with you because I have been talking to some friends around the world. I've been talking to a friend in Russia, a friend in Ukraine, a friend in Germany, a friend in Colombia, different places. My friends were telling me that some people were really angry of being locked down. and they thought it was useless because it's just a flu. And before beginning this review for this app, I would like you to know that this is not just a flu, it's a real problem. Okay, so one of the main things regarding with the coronavirus is the way and that this virus is spread. So this virus is spread from human to human through the saliva. It's very important for you to protect with a mask your nose, your mouth, your eyes, and since we are handling stuff all the time, sometimes we can get the virus in our hands, and if we do this, we might infect ourselves. So please be careful. But one of the most important things regarding this pandemic is that it's so easily spread that it has really covered almost the whole world quite fast. There is a risk which will put in a really bad situation every single country and every single hospital around the world, because our hospitals have been built for around like 60 people sick at the same time, maybe 100 if there is a big hospital. But you have never seen like 1,000 people needing special care, needing fans, and 1,000 people sick at the same time. It's a huge bottleneck. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to check an app that tries to help a little bit. The first thing you do when you go to a hospital is that you meet someone who will ask you which are your symptoms, and according to that you're going to be split into different different lists, let's say. The idea is that, of course, if you have 500 people or 1,000 people in a hospital, the person who's talking to you and asking you for your symptoms is going to take long, and you risk yourself to get infected in the hospital waiting in the line. So there is this app that is trying to help in this. It's trying to let you know whether statistically you have been exposed and should be concerned about the virus. Let's check it. Hola, muy bien. Esta es la aplicación de la que les estaba. Hi, this is the app I was talking about. As you can see, this app is built over a website, so that makes it easier for you to access it through your mobile, your desktop computer, your tablet. Doesn't matter if you use iPhone or you use Android, you can access it without any problem. At the very beginning here, you will find a language option, so we're gonna choose English. This app only has two languages right now, so English and Spanish. As you can see, it all turned to English. This app belongs to a company that provides health services in Mexico, but because of what is happening around the world with the pandemic, they are opening the access to this test through internet to everybody. So this option of login, you don't need to fill it. It doesn't affect in the way you are going to receive your results. Also because you are not in Mexico probably, so you can access it, and you can use this test from anywhere like Finland, London. You don't really need to be in Mexico. Okay, so this is a screening survey. What I mean, this is the kind of information that someone will ask you once you go to the hospital for the first time. They are screening you to see if you have suspicious symptoms, to realize that you really need specific care about coronavirus. Sometimes, because of the weather and many other things, we might have symptoms but are usually related to other stuff, to normal flu, normal headache, blood pressure and stuff like that. So the very first thing they have to do in the hospital is to make sure that they screen the people properly, so they will really give urgent care to those with the pandemic right now. And if you take this test, you will help really a lot of people that will not have to wait a lot until they receive their health care. At the same time, you're protecting yourself because you're avoiding to go to a hospital full of sick people. So this is a very like a message at the beginning said, to help with the growing concern over COVID-19, we have created this quick survey to help you and your loved ones detect any symptoms of the disease and recommend it if you should seek medical treatment. Click next to continue. Okay. At no time should anything suggest that a screening survey be taken as a diagnosis. Okay, refers that if at the end of this test it says that you might be affected by coronavirus, you don't have to I don't know, you don't have to take it like a final word. What it says is that statistically you were exposed. Chances are that even if you are exposed, it doesn't really mean that you might be infected. Chances are. But how do you know that? You need to get a test. Also, at the same time, if this test says that you haven't been exposed to coronavirus, what it means is that your statistic risk is so low that you might not really need a test at this moment. Therefore, you don't need to go to make a line in the hospital. You don't need to go and you don't need to go anywhere else. Just stay home and remain calm. Okay? Let's begin the survey. This is very important. This survey is only helpful for people without a confirmed positive test for COVID-19. Yeah, I mean, if you had a test and you were confirmed positive, why would you need to do another test if you had already, a physical test? So please, let's use some logic. Okay? So let's begin the survey. In the past week, have you experienced the following symptoms? Difficult breathing? No. In my case, difficult breathing? No. Fever? No. Cough? Yes. Chest pain? Yes. Headache? No. Next. In the last 2 weeks, have you experienced the following symptoms? Irritability? No. Diarrhea? A bit. Vomiting? No. Chills? No. Stomachache? No. Body aches? No. Fatigue? No. Runny nose? Yes. Rapid breathing? No. Sore throat? No. Conjunctivitis? No. Blue finger? No. Seizures? No. When you have any other symptoms, you can write it down here. Next. In the past 2 weeks, have you been in contact with anyone who's been diagnosed with COVID-19? I will put I don't know because I sometimes have had to go to buy food, but as far as I know, I haven't been exposed. Sorry, a little bit of water. Although this is not the final, this says that the test is done and then you can see the results. Okay, so you press see results. You are not a suspected case. You can stay at home. You do not fulfill the criteria to be a suspected case. You do not need to visit the hospital, remain in isolation, and follow the World Health Organization guidelines about social distancing and hygiene. So it's that easy. What is powerful about this is that if we all use this kind of tools, there wouldn't be so many people in emergency in a hospital fearing with fear of having an illness they don't have, and taking time from those who really need attention. So take it as a way of as a way of collaborating with them, as a way of helping others. If you help yourself, you are helping others to get proper care as fast as possible. Okay, I hope you find this app useful. I hope you enjoy it, what we saw. Remember, this app is available. You don't need to register. You don't need to give any special information. The most important thing is use the app as much as you want. Share it with your friends. Share this video with your friends. If you have any doubt, please write down in the comment below. You can also follow ourselves in Facebook, in Instagram, and in Twitter, where we're trying to, spread information. But the most important thing is let other people know that this is a serious thing. Just think about that. I'm really glad to see you. I hope we can keep in touch. See you next video.